With the notice that you'd be here all day, great to have you.
Yeah.
Yesterday in the women's games, today in all four.
Right, yep. I'm looking forward to it. I like this. I had an opportunity to see Calhoun play yesterday. I really like the Rogers twins. They really played some great basketball. But I'm looking forward to seeing Shelton State for the first time. This will be my first time this year watching them. The #1 seed. They got the coach of the year. They got the player of the year. So I'm looking forward to a great basketball game. #1 versus #4.
When you look, by the way, at Calhoun, first time these two teams met, Buccaneers didn't lose a game conference-wise all year long. First time they met, it was a 24-point win for the Bucks. Second time, it was a 12-point win. So they knocked that in half. Calhoun, hoping today's the day they draw even with the Bucks.
Right, and you know, if it's going to be a home court advantage, it would definitely favor Calhoun since they're closer to Decatur than we are to Tuscaloosa. But you know, as they do the starting lineups, you can hear that both sides got fans in the stands. So they got people that support their programs. So I'm looking forward to a great contest.
Where the Warhawks are concerned, same five ladies that we saw a day ago. Keziah Rogers, Lasiah Rogers, Micaiah Horrison, Tashante Watkins, Kennedy Hawkins. They were impressive yesterday.
Yep.
This is one of the best passing teams I think I've seen. And that's the five they've got again today.
Right, their offense was crisp yesterday, but now they're going up against a juggernaut. They're going up against one of the best teams in the country, one of the best programs in the country. So we'll see what Shelton State has for them.
And with the Buccaneers, you got Julie Nikolna, who is the first international player to play for Madonna Thompson out of the Czech Republic. Alana Poehler and Carly Andrews, Michaela Hobney, and as you mentioned, Mariana Jones, the player of the year in the starting lineup for the Bucks. The ladies are there in the middle part of the floor. And we've got this one underway as the Buccaneers are in possession.
Calhoun's coming out in the zone.
Jones with a turnaround miss, got it back. Couple of misses for Jones. Well, you've got a Warhawk squad that's familiar with this floor.
Right.
You've got a Shelton State team that hasn't played here, but they've practiced here.
The advantage should go to the Calhoun. They had an overtime game here, so they should be familiar with the surroundings.
Off the rim, down with the board, it is Hobney. Feeds to Nikolna. Nikolna with a miss. Last night, the men's game, Southern Union, Coastal South. I look on the far sidelines, and there's a lot of green, and I'm thinking, you know what? I know what Madonna Thompson has done. She has cleared the floor for some practice after the game, and it's exactly what they did to get familiar with the surroundings.
Right.
Trying to get it to Nikolna. Tipped away. Rogers has got it going the other way.
And she's stopping and popping.
Rebounded by Rogers, handed back over to Horrison. Over the rim, first points go to the Warhawks.
Hawkins got in foul trouble yesterday. She can't afford to do that today.
Over to Andrews, into the corner, Hobney. Topside give to Poehler. And there is a foul on the floor.
Right, they're going to get it on the drive. That's going against Watkins. To shit. Calhoun's coming out in this 2-3 zone. The last ball game, Wallace and Hansfield played the entire game in the zone. I'm going to see if Calhoun's going to be true to it.
Down to Nikolna, powers her way to the glass, got the bucket, drew the foul.
And there's a size difference in there in the post.
Nikolna nearly 10 points a game, a 50-50 free throw shooter. 4 Buccaneer losses this year, but none in conference play.
That means that they were pretty dominant.
Out of the corner comes Horrison. Rogers with it out front. Hand off to Horrison, lost it, and taking advantage of it is Andrews. Flips it over to Hobby for 2.
Right. Ball security has got to be a premium for Calhoun. They cannot have live ball turnovers. Shelton State averages 74 points a game, so they're used to getting up and down the floor.
Wallace Hansfield has already won today, so they are in. Rogers over the rim. That was a dandy game, by the way, that preceded this one between Wallace Hansfield and Bishop State. The call on the loose ball. Couple of tries, neither works. Jones has got it. Andrews off on the 3. Chance for the Warhawks.
Wow. A lot of contact, and the whistle hadn't blown yet. Both coaches are looking for fouls, and the referees are sitting on the whistles right now. Maybe the P is not working in the whistle.
There has been a lot of contact. How do you as a player adjust to the different officiating? I mean, because some call it closer,
right? Some
don't.
Right. You have to learn the officials and what their pet peeve is, and it's up to the players to make the adjustment.
Hobby for 3. How long does that adjustment take as far as into the game?
Probably a couple of minutes into the game. First 5 minutes. In the collegiate game, we look for the first 5 minutes so we can let our guys know how we need to play defensively.
Horrison with a miss.
Wow. Put
back try not there for Hawkins. Into the corner, 3 ball, another swish.
Yep. 11-4 run, so they got to get a timeout.
Buccaneers jump out in front by 7 at the 5:39 mark.
And see what's happening. They're pushing the basketball. Oh, it's going to a medium.
University of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Decades of experience in distance learning. Empowering students of all ages. More than 90 degree and certificate programs to advance your career. UA Online. Flexible, affordable, legendary. Let your computer be your campus. Visit online.ua.edu.
Well, there is Mom and Dad Thompson in the stands.
Okay.
They made the trip down from Tennessee to watch daughter Madonna Thompson and the Buccaneers. And I would say they are pretty pleased with the start by 7. We learned yesterday, though, this is a Warhawk squad that's not going to lay over and play dead.
No, they showed a lot of heart yesterday. They fought back. Every time they faced an obstacle, they overcame it.
Down by 7 early. And if memory serves me correct, they were down by 7-9, maybe even double digits.
They were.
It came back to OT against Lawson State. And won it in overtime.
They got to get Hawkins going, and then, of course, the Rogers sisters got to pick it up.
Perimeter 2 not there, but the rebound belongs to Hawkins off the glass.
Easy enough said. That's all they have to do.
Hand off to Andrews coming out of the corner.
Yep, now they got to make the zone work. They got to steal.
Thrown away, and with a loose ball, it is Hawkins. A chance to cut it to 4, maybe even 3. The miss. Rebounded by Hawkins, and she's got
it. See, that's what Hawkins does. She does the dirty work. She likes being in there on the glass. She had a tremendous game going yesterday.
Hamdi firing down low to Jones. Jones off the window. Hawkins with a rebound. Warhawks looking to close the gap to 1, maybe none. Rogers off the rim.
Coach is looking at her. That's a little ambitious, he thinks.
4:02 to play, quarter number 1. Second of 2 women's semifinals. The men's semifinals.
By Rogers. Good hands in there.
The lead was 7. It's now 3. Drive off the window.
Double step. Calhoun right back in this ball game.
One-point contest. Hamdi with the feed was trying to get it to Nicola. Now the Warhawks with a chance to claim the lead. Battle for the loose ball, Hawkins and Nicola. Shelton stayed with possession.
Right. Calhoun tried to do the push in the transition. Came up just a little short.
Hamdi with a glance to the sidelines. And then makes it to the timeline with a handoff given to Jones.
Yeah, they're looking to try to get that ball inside. Hawkins is doing a good job of fronting in there.
That is Zamiria Thomas, who is checked into the game for the Buccaneers. Shot clock dwindling. Tipped away by Rogers, and there is a second for the Buccaneers to get a shot on.
But is that a full second?
Good question. Could be less than.
Yep.
It's not more than, or it would indicate.
Correct.
They got to shoot quick.
Nope. Wasn't a full second.
And another opportunity for the Warhawks to grab the lead.
Yeah, when the Warhawks get behind, they don't panic. They just keep pecking at the rock.
And they haven't yet had a chance to really show off all those passing skills. And Nicola committing the foul.
Calhoun staying true to their game plan. They're putting it on the floor. They're driving the basketball.
Nicola coming out of the game. Checking in is Grace Davis. Tashani Watkins from Decatur, Alabama at the stripe. Did not have to go far to go to school.
Nope, not at all.
Ties the game at 11, and the Warhawks trying to take the lead.
Shelton coming off his high double screen.
Andrews in the corner, goes to Davis, fires it down low, just a little too much on it.
Yep, they tried to high low. Yep. Shelton State still going to extend this pressure. They're trying to force turnovers.
And trying to stop an 8-0 run by Calhoun. Watkins giving it out front. Horrison. Over it goes to Rogers. Messiah out front with it. Dumped down low and tipped out of bounds by Davis.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
Opening quarter of play, Buccaneers and Warhawks. Lions away. Watkins over Thomas. Davis with the rebound.
Good rebound, good strong rebound.
Jones with it near the timeline.
Good pass. It's good drop off.
Thomas.
Good drop off by Jones.
Nearly taken away by Andrews. Gives Rogers a chance at the three. Homney with the rebound.
And they're pushing the basketball.
Well, I almost thought of Najee Harris there.
I thought it was a side step.
A little hurdle.
Yep.
In for the baseline.
Oh, that should have been a walk.
She was open. She hits two.
Right. The fans wanted to walk first.
Over it goes to Rogers. Hawkins taking it down low off the glass and rim.
Right. Hawkins hadn't touched it in a while.
Three ball from Jones.
Jones pulls down for the fans.
Rogers.
Good move. Good hesitation dribble. Good hesitation dribble. Wow.
Off the rim. Well, Calhoun has already proven they could have gotten down early and fought right back into the ball game. Buccaneers, we know why they're the #1 seed.
Right. We got a great ball game going here. Hawkins is doing her thing for Calhoun, Jones, and the rest are doing their thing for Shelton State.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
That is a big bird. I guess it's not the big bird if you're thinking about Big Bird on Sesame Street. Calhoun mascot here.
Right, that's our Warhawk.
Yep. And I guess maybe that's his trainer beside him there. What's the conversation about? I mean, have you seen anything that would warrant the little conversation there between officials?
No. They're just making sure they're on top of everything.
Robert Williamson and Van Penaway. 500-plus career wins for Coach.
No, not 500 now. 459.
Oh, 459.
Yeah,
well,
don't give me somebody else's
I was
wins,
only, 41 short? should have been 500.
Oh, yeah, it should have been. But the Rogers, the Rogers twins, they got to get involved, and Hawkins has got to continue doing her thing. As soon as I say that, they get it into her.
Right on cue. Two-point game again.
And Calhoun is they're invested in his zone.
Thomas to Davis, whips it over to Andrews.
Good.
Read perfectly by Dominique Owens, who is into the game.
Right, Dominique did a good job of moving her feet to get around.
Bucks put it in play from the baseline, tipped out of bounds by Rogers.
Active hands by Calhoun, and that's what you, as a coach, you want to see that. You like to see that. You want to see your players active on the defensive end of the floor. Help disrupt their offense. And you come away with a steal.
Hawkins takes it. Out of the corner, Rogers. Back into the corner to Rogers. Tipped away by Davis. Warhawks keep possession. Thanks, by the way, for watching, whether it's on the ACCC Sports Network or JockJive, which means you're watching if it's on JockJive on YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're watching on the network, go to YouTube. Put JockJive Sports in the search engine and subscribe. A lot of great stuff beyond just games. Into Hawkins.
Oh, came up just a little bit short. That's a good shot, though.
Over to Jones. And she'll draw the foul.
I think they're going to catch Hawkins putting her hand in the cookie jar that time.
Calhoun foul charge to number 23, Kennedy Hawkins. Her first, team's first. And the line shooting two, Coach Shelton.
Jones, the number one scorer on this squad. And as we mentioned, player of the game, she genuinely looked shocked.
That she won it?
Yeah, that she won player of the year.
Yeah, averaging 17 points a game.
That was number 2 in the conference behind Hawkins' 18. Down it goes to Rogers.
Yeah.
Wow, what a job, Rogers.
Good offense.
Over to Davis, given outside to Kaylee Taylor. Now in the game, tipped away by Owens. Off the rim for Hobby.
She lost her balance on that one, but coach is going to say she had a little help losing her balance.
Here's that great play on the other end of the floor, though, by Rogers.
Yes. That reverse layup.
Andrew, I think that Jones getting the side of the backboard, but Taylor recovers. Hobney for 3.
Hawkins came up away with that rebound.
Calhoun with a chance to tie or take the lead. Goes into the corner. Rogers short of the 3.
Good,
Good
offensive rebounding.
20 apiece. Jones giving it to Davis. Short. Davis the rebound. And then a foul committed by Owens.
Yep, she was out of position going after that loose ball.
Nicola back into the ball game for the Buccaneers. Also, Pooler will check back in.
Right, she brings that height back in the lineup for the for Shelton State.
Jones. Out of bounds off of Colley.
Calhoun bench thought otherwise.
I think Colley, though, said, yeah, I did. It hit my leg. She owned up to it.
They're going to go straight inside. Good pass out.
Taylor for the corner. And Hamdi nearly got decapitated. Owens committing the foul.
Right. That's going to be her second foul.
Calhoun foul returns to number 21, Dominique Owens. Her second personal, third team foul.
Hamdi to put it in play from the baseline. Jones looking for a little help, finds it in Taylor.
One extra pass, they'd have had a shot in the corner.
Puller from the stripe. And it is rebounded by Hawkins.
Rogers on the push. They're not stopping the ball. Oh! I disagree with that one. I thought the defense was still retreating.
You got a lot of folks in the arena wearing blue that agree with you.
Yep. Wow, and that's big too now. That's the second foul on Rogers.
Into the corner it goes to Pooler. Jones driving in baseline, feeds to Nicola. She couldn't hang on.
Right, they stripped her. She brought it down. The pass was low, and she kept it low, and they were able to take it away from her. But now they need to execute. It's a good way to do it by going to Hawkins.
In and out, Nicola with it.
You got to be careful with Jones. With Rogers with her second foul. Don't want to pick up a cheap one. Oh.
There's an offensive on the other end of the floor. That'll be charged to Hamdi. First foul on Hamdi. Got a timeout on the floor. We will take a break too. 5:30 to play in a 2020 contest.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Still in the house is the Alabama State women's basketball coach, Frida Jackson. Apparently she's decided to take the early part of the afternoon and spend it here.
Oh, yes. You know, she probably got practice. She either had practice this morning or she'll have practice later on tonight because, you know, they got Grambling tomorrow.
And, of course, Alabama A&M had Grambling last night.
Right. And they'll play host to Southern tomorrow. And I would imagine Southern, this time of day, they're already here in Huntsville, coming up from Montgomery.
In play to Rogers. Knotted up at 20.
See, Thompson is getting some love from the A&M coaches over there.
A lot of coaches in the stands today checking out some folks that they would like to have on their floor a year from now. Andrews with a miss on the putback, out of bounds off Andrews.
It'd be interesting to see the rebounding totals at halftime.
Okay, did we draw anything, by the way, from what was going on in the stands? Yeah, Robertson and didn't she hug the A&M coach?
Right, yeah.
So is she headed there?
I don't know if they had a prior relationship or not.
Warhawks take the lead.
And that's what the faithful came to see, the Warhawks come up.
Puller looking down low.
Whoa!
And she's going to be charged with a foul.
Yeah, she got discarded. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Watkins was no match for that one.
Buccaneers on a dry spell. They are struggling to score.
But they're trying to pick up the intensity on the defensive end of the floor. Jones did a good job of going after that pass.
75 points a game for the Lady Bucks, which means your typical halftime score is somewhere around, what, 37, 38?
Correct. Yep.
And right now they are far shy of that.
Right, because right now Calhoun is controlling the pace of the game.
Hawkins with a miss, but Nicolna may have just picked up her second foul. And, yep, it'll be Nicolna.
I really like Hawkins' game. She's real active.
Now, Madonna Thompson pleading her case to the official, but it falls on deaf ears. In, right, out, and back in.
Right, they're telling the coach, you won Coach of the Year, not Referee of the Year.
Picked up her 700th career win this year.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. That says winner all the way.
I think her winning percentage somewhere in the 82% range.
Wow.
Oh, that's a collision between teammates.
Yep, they both wanted the ball.
You know, you did get the feel, though, in the pregame with the handing out of the Player of the Year to a Buck, a Coach of the Year to a Buck, that the Hawks were sitting over there going,
okay,
you know what?
Yeah. We can play too,
that's
and we got a good coach.
Dump down low to Hawkins. Andrews taking it the other way. Puller knocks it down from the strike.
Good pull up.
Out front, Watkins missing on the three. Morrison rebounds. Rogers in and out on the three. Hawkins rebounds.
Lady Warhawks crashing the glass. Come on, high ball screen. Oh, it's going to be a turn. Offensive foul.
So Rogers. And she will pick up foul number one.
Oh, and they're bringing her sister back in. I thought she had the two fouls. 2:42 to go. It's a gamble.
Handed over to Pooler. Shoots from the top of the key.
He's stepping out to hit that three.
Into the corner to Horrison, brings it out front, down low the dump. Hawkins.
Good up and under by Hawkins.
Tied at 25.
Calhoun is abandoning the zone. They're going man-to-man.
Taylor in the corner. Back it goes to Davis. Shoots it down to Puller. He's got the hot hand currently. And she will draw the foul.
Right, I think they're going to get Horrison on that one.
Calhoun foul charge to number 14, Makaya Horrison. Her second personal. At the line, shooting 2, from Shelton State, number 5, Yelena Puller.
Puller's going back to the free throw line. She does pretty good, 85% on the season.
As a team, 60%, but yeah, one of the top free throw shooters on the squad. How about tops on the team? One of 2, though, and Rogers with a rebound.
Yeah, I think the screen thing works in this arena.
Worked in the prior game.
Yeah. Oh, good move, good move.
Calhoun the lead.
Yep, Roger did a reverse dribble and was able to get to the rack.
Hamdi. Missing everything. Hawkins had it, lost it, retrieved by Watkins.
Yep. The Warhawks are controlling the pace of the game. 10 seconds. Look at the 19. Look at the shot clock. Look at the shot clock. Look at the shot clock.
Rogers is too busy looking at the official.
Right. That's right call. She took her time.
Inside a minute to play, half number 1. Davis missing the 3, rebounded by Horrison.
Oh. You don't compound it with a foul, and that should put Calhoun at the free throw line. 4th. Whoa.
So one more Buccaneer foul has the Warhawks shooting. Into Watkins.
And if Watkins wanted to put it on the floor, I think she has an advantage.
Lost it. Taylor's got it. Back over to Jones. Puller top side. To Davis. Got the rim. Taylor had it. Lost it. It touches her last.
So with 14 seconds, it should be safe to say that Calhoun will go for this last shot.
Entering the game for Calhoun, number 11.
Kamisia Morissette in. Calhoun. Knocked down by Hawkins.
Plenty of time to get a shot off.
Jones. And it's the Warhawks taking the lead into the locker room at halftime. Wow.
Well played first half, but this first half was played at Calhoun's pace. You got Shelton State coming in here averaging 74 points a game. Certainly they want more points on the board than 26 at halftime.
Second half, what do the teams do to win it?
Well, Shelton State's got to pick up the tempo. They got to do that with their defense and by playing some transition basketball. Calhoun, they want to continue doing what they've been doing. Control the pace of the game. Walk it up the floor, run their offense, run their sets, get the ball to Hawkins and to Rogers.
29-26, Calhoun lead at the half. We're talking with Troy Winders at the half. That conversation coming up.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Great to have with us at halftime Troy Winders, who is the coordinator of women's basketball here in the ACCC. Troy, boy, this is the crown jewel of women's basketball in the ACCC.
It's here.
So let's go back in time, though, a little bit and find out about you, a little biography on how you got from where you were when you first got into the profession and became the coordinator of women's basketball for the ACCC.
Well, I started doing high school basketball 27 years ago now. It's a long time ago. I still work Division I women's college basketball, and I'm in 11 different conferences still work a pretty busy schedule with it. I'm actually the replay official for the Southeastern Conference, which has worked out pretty good since I'm here close for this tournament with their tournament going on. But I've started assigning high school basketball about 8 years ago, and picked up another conference, a NAIA league that's up north from here, River States Conference, and I also do the Southern States and the Alabama Community College Conference.
So you are, see, this has already taught me a lesson, because I made the assumption erroneously that you were directly a part of the conference, but you're kind of a subcontractor.
We're almost, all independent contractors. All of us are.
You bring up, too, something totally unrelated to your job here with the ACCC, but being a replay official. I mean, does that give you a unique perspective when you're watching a game? Can you watch it without thinking about the replay aspects?
No, I really can't. and there's so many things. At the higher levels, we rely on replay a whole lot, and at this level, we can't.
Yep.
So I think really we have to do a better job at this level than we do at the higher levels. And I've been really impressed with some of our officials, how good they really are on the floor. I might watch it and think, oh, we might have missed that, and then look at it and what? No, we really didn't. So, it's a different animal not having to replay.
Tell us what your duties are as the coordinator of women's basketball for the ACCC.
I'm in charge of recruiting new officials, training officials, signing all the games. I have an assistant that helps me that does a lot of work with me. His name is Charlie Huss. I would be amiss if I didn't mention his name here, because I couldn't do this without him. He and I are really good friends, but we work hand in hand together, talk every day about something. But we have camps in the summertime. We'll host 4 camps I call them ID training camps, whatever we can identify new officials. We're always looking for new blood to come in, and I say it all the time, we're training our replacement. That's really what we're supposed to do. If we do what we're supposed to do, we train our replacement. So I'm really pleased with, this is my first year that we've done this, but I'm really pleased with our staff and how it's grew already, and I look for it to grow again this coming up season. But I'm pleased with where we are right now.
I've got to ask you, because I asked Hal Lusk, who's the official of coordinators here for the event, the aspect of officiating. I mean, you're losing officials because they are getting brutalized by every sport, basketball, baseball, softball, you name it. So how do you coax people into the business?
Well, some of it are former players, so they know that coming in. Some of them are even former coaches that have got out. We have a lot of former players, a lot of former coaches. But, it's not – some nights it's bad, but most nights are good nights. And sportsmanship at this league, our commissioner is really promotes sportsmanship, and he supports us 100%. Well, every league I do. They support it 100%. So if we have a problem, they're going to take care of it. And I let my officials know that. If we have a problem or something is bothering you or we have an issue, just let me know. We can handle it. And they have. The commissioner does a great job with that.
Is there a distinguishable difference in the officiating? I mean, have you seen a noticeable difference and granted, I would assume in a high school versus junior college or college, yes. But I mean, across the board at a particular level, is there a noticeable discrepancy in officiating, say, at the junior college level? I mean, are they really good, really bad, or do you have kind of an even kill?
No, I think officiating is pretty good. Here's what I try to do, and you'll see this, I think, in a lot of our assignments. We try to bring some young ones on with some veterans, and they can kind of take care of the game. And if something's going on that young one needs to learn or isn't doing what they really should do or not handling it the way we think they're supposed to handle it, it can be handled. So that's how we kind of approach the game. But as far as officiating at this level, I think officiating is really well. I really do.
Let me ask, because I'm very good at asking dumb questions, but this is always, I've wondered, where you see officials at a baseball event, those same two officials in a doubleheader are going to work back-to-back games. They'll swap, plate, field, whatever. You don't see that in basketball. Is that exclusively because of the physical wear and tear and the stress, or is there another reason that you never see officials officiating back-to-back games?
Well, I mean, coaches get comfortable, officials get comfortable, and we might say things or do things that we really don't think it's going to be an issue, but it is. And so we try to – I have a parameter I can set in the sign-in website that I use that will not let an official go to a place more than 4 times a year. So that's once a month pretty much. So if I can override it if I need to, but we try to rotate and keep not seeing the same people where they don't get so comfortable with each other. I guess is for lack of a better term.
You bring up coaches, and I've been talking about fans and their questions and barbs that might be tossed towards officials. What about coaches? I mean, I'm assuming that coaches at some point say, hey, Troy, I mean, this guy did this. I mean, do you weigh all those factors in?
Absolutely. Every now and then, of course, they have video capability, so they'll send me plays on videos, or they might call me and talk to me, here's what happened. Was this handled right? Because, there's some quirky rules that coaches don't know that. So, yes, I have interaction with the coaches, but most of it is pretty positive, especially in this league.
All right, now that the event is about to begin, we are 19 minutes away when this is being recorded. Obviously, it is being played back in the middle of a game. So how do your responsibilities change from the point leading up to the start of the first game to after the first game start?
What do you mean? What do you ask?
From the standpoint, are you evaluating talent? I mean, the selection process is over, obviously, where officials are concerned. But are you now in that evaluation mode?
Absolutely. We're constantly evaluating. We always want to get better. I don't care what it is. And we haven't worked a perfect game. When you work a perfect game, it's time to quit. And I don't know if a referee has ever quit working a perfect game. So, yeah, we're probably our own worst critics. Officials are, because we're harder on ourselves than anybody else is. So, yes, we're constantly evaluating. We're evaluating. They're self-evaluating. It's pretty for lack of a better, it's stressful. They put a lot of pressure on themselves, and I put a lot of pressure on them because I want them to succeed at whatever level they're at.
At the end of a game, is there kind of like a meeting and you discuss?
I will go in and we will talk about some plays, see if they got any questions about some plays or how they handled something. Absolutely, we will talk and discuss stuff that happened during the game.
All right, what is next after the ACCC for you?
I've got the SEC replay still going on, and from then I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm waiting on the email or the phone call, like these people are, And that's another good thing. It helps with my assignment because I'm kind of where they are. I know what they're feeling and what they're thinking, and Hal's been there, done that, so he knows also. It's good to have former officials assign. I think it just helps the process.
What you do know is you'll be busy, I guess.
That's correct. I like being busy, though.
Troy Winders has been our guest. He is the coordinator of women's basketball here for the ACCC and a multiplicity of other tasks as well. He mentioned the replay, which obviously that's near and dear to my heart. Interesting. Troy, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Thank you.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
(29-26) Calhoun lead at the half. Coach Van Penaway, there have not been many conference games where the Buccaneers found themselves down after 2 quarters, but they are here.
Right, and now Calhoun's playing out a solid basketball game. And you know, going into half, we were talking about the fact that Shelton State had not scored a lot of points. Well, we forgot the fact that Calhoun averaged 77 points per game. So see, they're below theirs too. But one thing that's glaring when you look at the stats, points in the paint, Calhoun has 20 points in the paint to Shelton State's 8.
Wow.
That's got to change.
Second half action underway.
Calhoun coming out again in the zone.
Buccaneers got their starting 5 on the floor. Warhawks got their starting 5.
Missed shot. And here comes Rogers.
You saw some of the team numbers as Rogers shoots the 3. They have not been successful from long range. Has missed everything 0 for 5, but it hasn't kept them from taking the lead.
Right, they're 0 for 9 from 3-point. We're 0 for 10 now and Shelton State's 4 out of 12 at halftime.
Top scorer in the first half, Kennedy Hawkins for the Warhawks, 13 points and 10 boards.
Right, Rogers went to the basket and flexed on him.
Top scorer for Shelton State with 10, Adriana Jones. The top rebounder was Hobdy with 5. Shelton State's largest lead early when they led 11-4. Calhoun's largest lead 3 until now at 5.
Right, and right now, Calhoun's doing a pretty good job on the defensive end, harassing them. That's Pooler again.
Off the rim, Hawkins had it, taken right back by Hobdy, kisses it off the window.
Right. Now, they gave up that offensive rebound. Once you get them to miss, you got to get that rebound. You got to finish the defensive stand.
Rogers with it out front. Fires the 3. You knew they'd hit him sooner or later.
Right. And remember, she got hot yesterday, so I guess she's picking up where she left off from yesterday. And with Shelton being so dominant this year in the conference, you never know now when things are tightened up on them because they're not used to being in this position.
Jones over to Hobdy.
And then
Puller for 3, off the rim. Andrews able to get it back and able to lay it in.
Yeah, but once again, you got to secure that defensive rebound.
Out of the corner comes Horrison.
And here comes Jones with a push.
Fires it over to Puller, back to Jones. 10 in the first half for Jones. Hobney from the top of the key off the rim. Puller. It is blocked by Hawkins, but she drew the foul.
Right, Hawkins got to help in there. They got a team rebound. They can't just leave it up to her. They got to get back in there to help her to secure that defensive rebound.
Let me say hello to James Frey, watching in New Mexico, the former South Georgia Tech ladies basketball coach for years, won tons of games and GCAA titles and Sweet 16 appearances in the NJCAA. He's now the associate head coach at New Mexico State.
Oh, awesome.
Watching, so James Frey, how you doing? JUCO basketball here in the Deep South misses you. Rogers taking it to the other end of the floor. Rogers for 3. There's another one. And they briefly put the wrong points up for Shelton State. It's a Calhoun 3. And the lead is 6.
That was a bad angle that time. Coach wanted her to make the pass, but she had the wrong angle for that.
Out of the corner comes Rogers. In and out, rebound belongs to Owens. Over it goes to Watkins. Watkins slow getting up. Stolen away. Well, that was a huge steal.
Wow.
Not just because of the fact that they scored, but
they had the advantage. Right.
Buccaneers have the numbers.
Yep. 2
players on the other end of the floor.
Right. Shelton State, they playing a little lethargic right now. The energy in the building is going towards Calhoun.
Handed over to Hobdy. Over goes to Andrews, 3 ball. In and out. Nicolna with the rebound. Gives it over to Hobdy. They earned that too.
Right. They crashed the glass. They didn't give up on it. Got the offensive rebound. And here go with a push.
And a walk by Rogers.
got to be careful. That could have been a technical foul. Coach wanted a foul on that. Coach Vincent was like, come on, she got bumped.
Off the rim. Watkins nearly taken away by Jones. Rejected by Nicolna.
Right. She's had 2 great defensive stands. She's done a good job on the defense of the floor to keep her team in this game. They're only down by 6. But she kept balls alive on the offensive end where they could get the offensive rebound and put back. Then she just had a nice block down on this end.
Sam McIver coming out of the game. Dominique Owens will leave, or actually McIver in, Owens out. Over to Puller.
Hawkins has to be careful. They're battling in the paint.
Hobdy. Too strong.
Hawkins came out of there with it.
Well, how many boards has she got? 10 in the first half.
Right.
And just continuing to rack up the numbers.
Right. Oh, I disagree with that. I disagree with it. I'm going to tell you why. She never had the ball. She never had the ball.
She got an earful, or he got from she.
Right.
And you agree there should have been an earful.
Right, yes.
Timeout on the floor at the 4:20 mark. It's the media timeout. Calhoun up by 6. .39-33 ball game, 4:20 to play in the third. Calhoun trying to take down a giant.
Right. And right now they got the right mindset. The one thing they cannot do, they cannot afford to let Shelton State speed them up. They've been controlling tempo. They got to continue doing that.
Puller to put it in play from the opposite end of the floor.
But it's plays like that that will suck the life out of you because those kids really work hard. And when you have a call like that, a lot of times it'll affect you mentally.
Puller off on the 3. Able to snag the rebound, Andrews, and keep it on the Buccaneer end of the floor. Over to Nicolna. And she'll knock it down just inside the stripe.
Right, what Calhoun's trying to do now, they're trying to steal some minutes for Hawkins because she's got her 3rd foul. So coach is probably going to let her sit for the remainder of this quarter if they can afford it.
Over to Watkins, works into the top of the key, out to set the screen, Hawkins. And stepping out with it is Watkins.
Yeah, that was she got to be careful. That was almost a force.
Hobney taking it quickly to the other end of the floor.
See, Calhoun did not get back down the floor because they were still worried about the last play instead of getting back, and Shelton pushed it up their back. So now to Calhoun, this is their 3rd team foul.
Nicolna shooting
50% on the season.
1 for 1 in the first half. And a total of 3 points and 3 rebounds. And she may have come in as a 50-50 shooter, but she's been perfect thus far today.
So can they weather the storm with Hawkins on the bench? Oh, Hawkins is back in the game now. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Jones has got it after the miss by Rogers. Keziah Rogers saying, no, I did not. And the official says, yes, you did. That's 3. Jones 10 points in the first half.
Right, and on the season, she shoots it at 71%.
2 of the 10 came from the line in that half. Buccaneers trying to win their 27th.
Shelton State being a veteran team, they didn't panic. And they're within 1, but that was a cheap foul. Doesn't hurt anything because that's only the team's first team foul.
First one on Hobney, too. Well, the official pointing at the scoreboard.
They're looking at it wrong.
I think they wanted that one team foul up there.
Right. Kick ball, so they're going to reset the shot clock.
A 1-point game put in play to Hawkins. Three ball splashed in by Colley.
That's a big shot for Calhoun.
Down low to Jones. Lost her balance, able to get rid of it to Taylor, and then Rogers will commit the foul.
Right, and that's going to put them over the limit.
So the Rogers twins with 5 amongst them, 3 for Keziah, 2 for LaSaya.
Right. That's going to put Kaylor at the line where she shoots it at 70% clip.
.231 to go in the third. Last of the women's semifinals.
Championship game will be set after this.
Wallace Hansful's in. Who will they play? Rogers off the rim. Foul called on Colley. And that might have been a foul, but I think what drew the disdain was the delay in calling the foul until after Jones went to the floor and grabbed the jaw.
Yeah, it was definitely a foul. And see, Shelton State's been able to crawl back into this game because they get to the free throw line.
Jones trying to make it a 1-point game.
Good pass.
Hawkins, a hard hit up against the goal.
Yep.
Numbers
And
belong to
they
the
got
Bucks.
numbers.
And they've got the lead. Over to Collie, and Collie will get fouled.
All right, they're driving the basketball. That's the best route to go right now because with the officials and this quick whistle, might as well put it on the floor and get to the basket.
That'll be the first on Jones. Collie shooting 2, trying to tie it and then give the lead to the Warhawks. Well, won't get the lead, now trying to tie. For 2. Stolen right back by Collie. Off the rim. Collie does it again.
Another offensive rebound.
Well, she certainly is holding 2 misses in the strike.
Right, they'll get it out of bounds on the baseline since that's only the 3rd team foul.
Over into the corner to Rogers. Off the rim. And another board. Calhoun out rebounded Shelton State in the first half. They certainly appear to be doing the same in the third. Taylor will reach in.
They'll shoot 2 this time. And that's Yarbrough going to the free throw line. Yarbrough shoots it at 73% on the season. Hey man, what am I? Uh-oh, it kicked over to the man. It was
You know,
right.
looking, Coach.
I was like, wait a minute, something's not right.
Wow, sat on the rim and just tantalized the Calhoun faithful. Well, the ladies can't decide which side of the lane they're going to be on, and it looks like Puller's following Owens wherever she goes. We're tied at 43.
So Watkins was able to put it down.
Hamdi. There's contact. And it looks like Owens going to be called with a foul.
Right, it looks like it's going to be a free throw shooting contest for the rest of the way because both teams have made it up in their mind to put the ball on the floor and take their chances from the free throw line.
Hamdi shooting, Owens with the 3 personals out of the game.
Hamdi on the season is 52%.
Well, if this is a normal trip to the line, then she'll make the back end. Typically a 1 for 2. In and out. And yet another Hawkins rebound.
Yep, she's got to be close to 15 rebounds now.
Off the side of the backboard. Put back, no good.
Look who got the rebound. Oh, lost it out of bounds. Oh. They missed that one.
Hamdi in the vicinity, but
she's looking for it inside.
And Nicole's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, Hawkins is working hard in there.
Nicola coming out of the game after picking up her 3rd foul.
Now, Hawkins has been doing it on both ends of the floor. Not only is she rebounding, but she's scoring the points for him too. She might be worn down, though, stepping up to that free throw line.
Trying to break the 43 all time.
So now let's see what coach comes up with it. Looks like she's going to go for that last shot of the quarter. Jones against Rogers.
Bucks will either be down by one or have a lead going into the fourth. Jones gives them the lead by one.
Good step through. Good defense, better offense.
Sets the stage for a dramatic finish. Fourth quarter action coming up.
Crowd's really into it.
It is indeed as we head into the fourth.
10 minutes left for somebody to decide whether or not they want to move to the championship game.
Warhawks touch it last. Buccaneers with a basketball. Hobney dumping it down low, trying to get it to Andrews. It'll head out of bounds, and the Warhawks will have it.
Too close together for that kind of pass.
Collie out of the corner, feeds it to Hawkins. She's been the workhorse. Missed, and Davis has it.
Right.
Davis for three. Off the rim, Polar saved it, but into Rogers' hands.
And now Calhoun has to be patient on the offensive end. Oh, unless they can get it into Hawkins. Oh.
Polar handing it over to Hobney. Numbers belong to the team in white. It is rebounded by Rogers. Morrison out front to Watkins. Had officials on both sides looking at one another. Looked like one was going to call offensive.
Right. One had the block, one had the offensive. So you got one happy coach and one coach not so happy.
Watkins trying to tie it up. Now she'll try to give the Warhawks the lead.
And Coach Vincent is trying to do a good job of coaching up Hawkins. She's allowing plays to affect her play. And I know I see it, and I think Coach sees it too, and she's trying to talk to her.
Over it goes to Andrews. Took an extra step. No, she's going to be charged with an offensive. Could have mixed all kinds of stuff in there with that.
Yeah, and now they want the floor cleaned up. Good call by the ladies. Don't need anybody to get hurt in here.
Well, if you want to play in the Nationals, Calhoun's got to win the ACCC. Shelton State.
You may get a bid.
Yeah, at large.
Yeah.
I would say probably, but you never want to wait if you're the Buccaneers for that. But Hawkins says, hey, wait on it.
Right. Now that's better. Her body language is different.
Over to Puller, given to Andrews, Davis to Jones. Stolen away by Colley.
Oh, bad pass.
Saved back onto the floor by Horace, and the lay-in by Hawkins.
Coach is going to have to get a timeout. Shelton's going to have to get a timeout. Here come the Lady Warhawks.
Warhawks take a 5-point lead with less than 8 to play.
They're going to take it into a media.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
.7:48 to play, a 50-45 Calhoun lead.
But you got to figure that Shelton State has championship DNA. They got to know how to bring themselves back from this. I don't think there's panic in them yet.
They may not have been in this situation against a conference team.
Right.
They've been in this situation before.
Correct.
Jones.
And they go into their player of the year. They're going to play two-man basketball.
Over to Nicola. Short of the shot. There's a foul on Hawkins.
Wow, on Hawkins.
That is 4 on Hawkins.
I don't know what more you could have done on that defensive stance. But coach has got to make a decision now. It's 7:27 left in this game. And mentally, she's not there.
Hawkins staying in the game, apparently.
Mentally, she's not there now. Because she thinks that was a bad call. I would try to steal a few minutes with her on the bench.
Rogers down to Hawkins.
See there? It's over with. Offensive foul. Mentally, she's not in the game.
And she's done. That is huge for the Warhawks. Top scorer, top rebounder.
Right. Now that's fifth. See, Coach, they missed that. That's her fifth foul, and that's why I was wondering. Why they kept her in the game. That was a big gamble. To be honest, now that's 2 days in a row.
Now Nicolna is down on the other end of the floor, hit her head up against the goalpost.
They don't know that they have the advantage.
And she is wobbling to the other end of the floor. Definitely hurt. Three-ball dropped in by Colley.
Well, if they shoot threes, they won't need Hawkins on the paint.
Well, you see make that Nicolna in some obvious pain. Down it goes to Nicolna. She's overcoming the pain for two. Over to Rogers. Puts up the long two. And Nicolna will come over the back of Owens. And that'll be 4 on Nicolna.
So Calhoun's got to weather the storm of this comeback by Shelton. And all they got to do is run their offense, run their sets.
Off the glass, Davis with a miss. Hamdi able to come up with a more tipped out of bounds by Owens. Still a long way to go. 5 minutes, 40 seconds.
Right, that's an eternity in basketball now. So there's a lot of basketball. So Shelton State has plenty of time to get back in this game.
Andrews, there's a collision. It's an offensive on Andrews. Second Andrews foul.
The fouls are piling up for Shelton. One more and Calhoun will be in the bonus. If ever they were going to be patient on the offense of the end of the floor, this is the time now. They need to run clock. Run clock. You one foul away from the bonus.
And you got Hawkins on the sideline.
Right, that's why they got to run clock.
Over to Colley. Rebounded by Hamdi. She has got Puller out front. Puller with a miss. The foul committed by Owens.
That's going to put Puller back at the line.
And a big first half for Shelton State. 6 points. And they came at key points in the game.
Right, and she's pretty comfortable at the free throw line. She shoots it at 85%. And then another offensive rebound.
Andrews with a board, lost into the paint. Davis gets it, hits it. 2-point game. Over to Rogers.
Right, space the floor, drive it.
Floats into the glass.
Offensive.
And I think that's 4 on her. It is. Coach Vinson wants to check. We'll take immediate timeout in the process.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
.437 to go.
Well of a ball game, well of a ball game.
Miniature leads in the second half for Shelton State. For the most part, Warhawks have been able to maintain the advantage. Pulling with a miss. Homney the putback. We're tied at 53.
See, now nobody wants the ball for Calhoun.
Off the window on a play by Watkins.
Watkins says, I'll do it.
Jones with it out front. Into the ball game is Lemeria Thomas for the Buccaneers. Down it goes to Jones. Able to get out of a bind, goes over to Andrews. Andrews with a pull-up J. 8 feet away for 2.
Yeah, once she got out of that double team, that put the defense in the scramble mode.
There were 2 overtime games yesterday.
2 of them, wow.
Including the last of the 2 quarterfinals on the women's side.
That's true. Calhoun was, so they're used to it. I just don't think they can do it without Hawkins. Oh.
Way off the glass. Put back there, foul the boot. Tashani Watkins will shoot after the Pooler foul. Trying to push it out to 3 with a little less than 3 to go.
It's crunch time.
That's who you go to when you need points.
Yeah, you go to your player of the year. Yep. Jones did a good job on that.
Blocked by Nicola out of bounds. And it'll be the Warhawks asking for time. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to play. Can David
Slay Goliath?
you know,
I'll tell you what's happening. David is picking the rock up.
he's got the slingshot in hand.
Right, slingshot is in the other hand. He just picked the rock up.
Knows who the giant is. And now can he do it? Yeah, we've been treated to some great basketball here yesterday, today. Still got the men's semifinals to go. I mean, if it gets better at the men's level, wow. Put in play by Rogers. Rogers bringing it to the stripe, into the paint, caught the corner of the paint, shot no good, rebounded by Homney. Flings it over to Jones, 1 and the 3. She'll walk in double dribble.
Yeah.
a little bit of everything.
Yep, she did it all on that one play. She was moving a little too fast.
Kylie puts it in play from the baseline.
The Warhawks got to get back to just running their set.
Rogers with it, top of the key.
And I think on the switch, they'll get the mismatch they're looking for. And here it is.
Morrison over to Kylie. Off balance, but hey, if you're living right.
Yep. Do you believe in a rabbit's foot?
Hand it over to Jones. 90 seconds to go. Down to Nicola. An easy two.
Right. That was too easy right there. The defender turned her back to her.
59 apiece. Collie. And that will go off of Andrews.
$15 on the shot clock.
Handoff goes to Rogers. Game clock gets inside a minute. Ill-advised shot out of bounds off Rogers.
No, they had to with the shot clock going down.
Yep.
She had to get a shot up. She didn't just hit the glass. I mean the rim. So now they're going to get a timeout.
Buccaneers asking for time. 43 seconds left to play.
Calhoun should change it up defensively and give them something different to look at because there's only 23 seconds on the shot clock. You've been playing man-to-man the entirety of the second half. Do something a little different.
Big possession. Of course, it's not a game-ending possession, but Buccaneers won points. Warhawks won the last possession in a tie game.
But what you're doing now, if you change up your defense, you'll throw them off. Because everything they just talked about in that huddle has to do with a man-to-man.
They met in January. Buccaneers won it by 24. They met in February. Buccaneers win it by 12.
It's going to be under that this time around. I would not be in the man-to-man.
In play to Hoppy.
They're going to Jones, going inside.
Andrews down to Nicola, and Nicola for two. And now it is the Warhawks in this game of chess. Calling the timeout. It is a 1-minute break. We are back to Spraggins Hall on the campus of the University of Alabama in Huntsville.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
.25 seconds to play, a 2-point Buccaneer lead.
Right, and with only 25 seconds on the clock, you don't take it all the way down. You take the best available shot.
If you are looking at a best case scenario for the Warhawks, who do you want shooting it?
Well, either one of the Rogers. We'll go with one of the Rogers or Watkins.
Of course, Hawkins out of the game,
Right.
having fouled out.
So Rogers to Rogers. Too much time. Going inside. Yep.
And there's a Nicola foul.
But now she's got to earn it from the line.
Big free throws coming up from Tashante Watkins. And Nicola has fouled out of the game.
Well, that's not a big issue unless they go to overtime. But now you got Tashante has to step up and hit two big free throws in order for them to even have a chance.
There have not been bigger free throws this season for Tashante Watkins. To tie it at 61. Those were huge. Buccaneers playing for the win.
No, they're going. Oh, they playing it out. No timeout. Player of the year. Player of the year.
Hamdi for three. We're going to OT. 61-61.
Calhoun likes these overtime games.
They get their money's worth out of this year's tournament here in Huntsville, Alabama. Headed to overtime. And one big on each side gone, Hawkins and Nicola.
Now, who does it hurt the most? I think Calhoun with Watkins on the floor, I think they'll be okay.
What about Shelton State with Nicola off the floor?
Well, to me, they're okay because they still got Miss Jones.
Kind of a balancing act with the two fouling out.
Yep.
Well, we're headed
and then
to
plus
overtime.
you also got Poole. For Shelton, you got Poole that can give you some, get you some post touches. And then, of course, we know Jones could put it on the floor and get in the paint. So she's okay. Then on the other end, you got Rogers, and Watkins.
I do not believe I can ever recall doing an ACCC tournament in which three of your first, 6 games go to OT? Half of the games go in extra stanza. Hamdi getting the first 2 points in OT from Shelton State.
Yeah, but you shouldn't get it off the tip.
Owens giving it to Rogers. She'll fade, she'll fire, she'll hit it for time. Jones for 3, off the rim. Into the paint to Davis. Jones the rebound. And she'll get fouled by Colley.
All right, you got to secure the rebound. You forced a missed shot and you didn't clean it up by getting the rebound.
Jones breaking apart the 63 all tie. One of two. Over to Collie. And that was tipped away.
Right.
Able to go backcourt and get it.
So Shelton still in this man-to-man.
Fed over to Owens. Owens with a miss. Able to rebound it. Hawkins make that Watkins, who's looking a lot like Hawkins with the two.
And they get back.
Andrews on the other end of the floor.
Right, you can't celebrate, you got to get back and play defense.
And we've got some issues on the floor.
All the officials making sure that we got a clean floor. Only bad part about this, now you got to inbound the ball again.
One-point Buccaneer lead. Puller rejects it. Warhawks will have it from the baseline. Owens banks it. Warhawks by one. Fan to Davis. Davis for two.
Right. The interior defense has got to step up for Warhawks.
Owens with the drive. Misfires. Colley's there for the putback.
Back and forth, trading baskets. Who's going to come up with the defensive stop?
Hobney to Puller. Foul called on Collie.
Her third personal. At the line, shooting two for Shelton State, number 23, Adriana Jones.
Jones trying to give the lead back to the Buccaneers.
Yeah, see, at this point in the game, you don't want to foul. You want to just play solid defense. Force a missed shot, rebound the basketball. Nope, no basket.
Timeout on the floor, 2:20 to play. They have counted the Buccaneer basket. And I think that is the question mark by Coach Burke Vincent. Should there be a point awarded?
I'm not sure what.
When I saw the official, I thought he indicated count the free throw, and I guess he has confirmed that coming over to the scores table. But an interesting turn of events. But I guess it's...
What was the call, though?
That's a good question. Was there a foul? I didn't see a foul. There was a lane violation.
Well, if it was a lane violation and it was on White, the basket should count. I'm confused. I don't know what happened there.
Well, when you confuse Van Penaway, then it ain't basketball. 1 point lead. Buccaneers with 2 and some change to play. Over to Rogers. That is Horrison, and she trying to coax it over the rim. Rebounded by Davis. Hamdi.
Yeah, but you don't need a foul.
Foul on Watkins.
At the line, shooting 2 for Shelton State, number 15, Michaela Hoppy.
Well, these officials they have not made many fans.
Hamdi extending the lead by 1. It's a 2-point game.
Now, Calhoun's got to come up with an offensive set. Good.
Turn around, Watkins got the underneath of the Cole.
Right. She got too deep.
Excellent ball movement and Puller for 2. 2-possession game with 1:22 to play in overtime. 3 off the rim. Collie fouled by Hamdi.
Shelton State foul, charge to number 15, Michaela Hoppy. Number 30, personal.
So now you got to go to the free throw line and earn them.
Number 14, Michaela Harrison.
And then Calhoun has to turn around. The Lady War, they got to turn around and pick up full court. You want to try to force a turnover or speed them up to where they make a mistake.
Warhawks and Collie trying to make it a 2-point game. It stays at 3.
So plenty of time left. You don't have to foul. You just got to defend this possession.
Jones feeds it to Davis. In and out. Got it back. Got fouled. And the Grove Hill, Alabama product with some huge free throws coming up.
If you got what you wanted, you got a missed shot. You just didn't secure the rebound.
Davis hitting 58% during the course of the regular season. A big free throw here to turn it into a 2-possession game.
Right. But still plenty of time. Even if she hits it, there's still plenty of time left in the game.
Couple of misses wrapped up by Owens.
And if you don't need a 3, you got plenty of time. You can get a 2.
Watkins. 3 ball from Horrison. Rebounded by Davis. Down the floor to Andrews. Jones. Rogers the foul. Now turning it into a 2-possession game. Noticeably more significant.
Right. And with 16.9 left, took a lot of time on the offensive end looking for that 3.
One more from Jones. She'll hit them both. And the Buccaneers will call for a time.
Right. For the first time in this contest, they might be able to breathe a sigh of relief.
They feel a little more comfortable now. Five-point Buccaneer lead, overtime, third OT game of this year's tournament.
That means there's been some intense basketball. These teams don't want their season to end, and they fight to the end.
Mentioned earlier, 24-point Buck win the first time, 12 the second. And they'll be satisfied with a win.
Wow.
In game number 3, stolen away by Jones. She's fouled. And the Buccaneers breathing a heck of a lot easier. Calhoun not in the mood to reflect on a great year and a great showing yet, but they will. Jones to the stripe. Now it's intentional.
Calhoun's got to keep their composure.
Jones hits them both.
Now the final score is not going to be an indication of how close this game has been.
And the Warhawks have conceded. Foul on Davis. Owens basically extending the Calhoun year by a few more moments. Shot clock off, game clock at 4.
Still a great season for Calhoun. They don't have anything to hang their heads about. They just took the #1 team in the state of Alabama to overtime. Came up short.
Couple of Davis free throws. And the Buccaneers are going to win it. 79-70, your final score in this one. Great year for the Warhawks, something to hang your hat on going in to the offseason. And for the Buccaneers, familiar territory into the championship game. Coach, what a dandy.
Yeah, this was a great basketball game. Shelton State showed their championship medal by hanging in there. This game has so many ebbs and flows, but I'm proud of what we saw from both teams today.
This one over. It is the Buccaneers that advance into the championship. It's now set. Got some familiar foes, the Lions and the Buccaneers, meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the ladies' title game. It's time to head on over to the men's side of things. Gadsden State and Wallace Hansville coming up for Van Penaway. I am Robert Williamson. Thanks so much for watching JockJive Sports.